Hello everyone. We'll be doing a quick unboxing video from AliExpress. One thing I've realized since ordering AliExpress lately is that if you order multiple products, AliExpress kind of bundle them together. So there's actually 3 different stores that I ordered from, and I don't remember them on the top of my head other than this one right here because, they gave me a sticker of the store, and there's actually one right here, well, jury fishing, But yeah, anyway, I'll leave some overlays as well as details in the description where you guys can purchase this. Let's go over all the stuff I'll be unboxing today. If you guys look at here, what excites you the most without even knowing anything? I'll tell you right off the bat, this right here, my friend, is the most exciting thing I have in this whole unboxing, at least to me. And there's many reasons to it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys see here that excites you most, all right? Anyway, let's clear out this. And yeah, I'll move this here because this is from one store. These are all from one store. And like I said, since this excites me the most, I'm going to start with this guy here. Got these small little glide baits from D1 Fishing. Okay, and this is basically the knockoff version of the baby Giron from Jackal. And I will open it up to see the difference between the two. All right. And of course, the first thing first, what we have to do is always weigh it to see how true these things are. And I think what I want to do is, I'm going to grab this gill pattern because, well, this guy right here is a gill pattern. Okay, so let's open this baddie up. Take a look. But yeah, the size and everything should be the same. 60 mm, 7.8 grams, right? So, in a little small package, let's take a look at the details. And I'm looking at it, it looks pretty darn similar. In fact, let's put them side by side and take a look. Alright, so I am looking at this. If you look at the gill patterns and everything, or the scales, the fins, they all look pretty much the same right at a glance. I think the only difference that I can see visually, just by glancing at it, is probably like right here, the way that this one little line angles differently, and probably the shape of the under eye, which you guys probably can't see unless I angle it around. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's different visually that I can see, right? Might have to get a microscope, but see, of course, split rings are a little different, okay? You can see that the Chinese version does have the size and the weight on it, but the hooks and everything is pretty sharp. You see the split rings are definitely different. This is a little bit like a bronze color, and this guy right here is all silver. But yeah, the hooks on this cheapo feels pretty legit, your typical nickel, right? So it's at least some good quality. And for a small base like this, you're fishing with finesse stuff, you're gonna have some drag and stuff like that. You don't need the crazy heavy stuff, right? So I would say, looking at the hooks and everything, sharp and should be sturdy enough. Now let me just check this clacking right here. So it does move easy. The joints and everything, it looks pretty similar. And yeah, I think the amount of bends and everything, it feels pretty much the same. Let me just wobble up and down, left and right. One more time with this guy. Yeah, I think everything right here feels the same, and I'm bending it on both sides like this. And let me just look closer from my side without the camera. Yeah, I think everything seems the same. So I have to take this out and give it a swim and see how it works. But, price difference, huge difference, man, huge difference. And with the pickerels in my water, this guy right here is definitely a no-brainer to try at least a few. And if I really like it, well, maybe I'll be buying these instead of the Jackal. Sorry, Jackal. All right, let's weigh it. All right, grams, 7.8 on the dot. Ooh, that's good. Look at that. Pretty much the same. So, are you guys excited to see a casting fishing session with these two? I know everyone wants to see if this guy actually swims just as good as this. And just for records, I have not thrown this yet, so I don't know what to expect from either of these lures. But I am excited. And while I have this, I might as well show you the trout pattern. All right, this guy seems a little lighter. Don't know why. And oh no, look at this. Out of the box, this guy seems like he's stuck. It's quality. Look at that. It's not moving. See, I'm glad that I opened this just to see it. Now I can review it and, talk to the folks. Maybe they'll send me another one. But as I'm wiggling it, I think it's the paint. Yeah, something just dropped. I think it's just the paint that got stuck there. So maybe if I scrape it enough with like some sort of small little knife or something like that, it should be breaking free. But yeah, I don't like it. It's actually very stiff. Okay, very stiff. But yep, this guy's working fine. This guy, not fine at all. I don't know, man. Maybe because they had to paint this more because of the solid colors versus this is not as solid. They might just, like I said, overpainted it. Anyway, I'm gonna put this on the side. Whenever I do a fishing video, hopefully I have it fixed by then. If not, well, you guys will find out in that video because I'll let you guys know. And let's move on. Since we started with the hard bait, we might as well move on with the hard bait. Now, obviously, for those who fish swim baits, right? This is definitely a knockoff. And I don't know what it's knockoff of because, you know what? I never thrown these type of lures ever. So what I'll do is I'll put the actual name of the real lure that's being sold on, you know, in the US, right? And of course, this guy here is a super cheapo. So yeah, I basically bought 2 of these big baits here just to see how it works because, you know, I'm into the glide bait, kind of more the floating and slow sinking. And these are faster sinking lures. And, well, you fish a lot different. Like for these right here, there's so many ways to fish it, but for some reason, right, the fishing community like to fish this super fast. So I missed my opportunity casting this in the fall. So I'll try these in the spring, see how it goes, right? But these guys here came just like this in a package, right? Nothing else, just like this in a box. No bag, no nothing. But what they do have are these right here, the treble hook protectors, which is nice. It's actually pretty nice. And you look very close, there's like 3 little dots right there to keep it stuck on. And so far, these hooks are super sharp. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see with that black table background, so you guys can see it right off here. But yep, super duper sharp hooks. Wow, super sharp, like mega sharp. Join it 1, 2, 3, right? So 4 pieces. And yeah, tail right here, no replacement. I don't even know if the actual one have replacement. So what I'll do is I'll put an overlay, say yes or no when I actually check it, the actual brand, right? But yeah, this is it. Let me take off this one thing. And let's weigh this guy. So it's 1.3 ounce, 1.35 ounce, or basically 38 grams. Not too bad. I could definitely throw this with my lighter swim bait rods, or heck, even my you know, my other medium heavy swim bait rod. So not bad. I'm a guy that like to cover water a lot, so this is perfect because this lure, like I said, people seem to fish this very fast in cover water. It's a search bait, you know. Here's one last look. 2 different colors. This is like a bass color with a chartreuse side, and this guy right here is more of a shad. And the paint job, I gotta say, man, there's dots right here, there's dots right there, dots up there, right? So dots are a little off for paint job. So yeah, I guess it shouldn't matter. All right, folks, the next thing I'm gonna jump into is jerry fishing and their spoons. You know, when it goes to spoons, the US is lacking on the trout side, okay? So if you like to throw small spoons on your BFS setup for trout or, you know, bass, stream fishing, AliExpress is a great place to go because they sell a lot of cheap things and you guys can explore whether things are good or not, right? Now, there are some stuff, similar stuff to AliExpress sold on Amazon if you guys want to check those out, but the experience that I have personally and stuff that people sent to me, last year there were like some stuff sent by a fan to my mailbox, right? There was one thing that was sent to me and, you know, I felt like those spoons, it was just too thick. And when it's so thick, you can't put split ring properly on. And yeah, it just sucks, okay? So it was pretty bad. I have a video, guys, if you guys want to check that in the top right-hand corner. But let's take a look at these jerry fishing spoons. The first thing that pops up are these guys when I saw it, right? It's basically a slab of metal. Simple, right? I have no idea how this even swims, but it looks so interesting. I'm gonna open the smaller one just to see the quality, right? This is a 2 gram one. This one's a 2.5 gram, okay? Very interesting spoon. I mean, who doesn't love spooning? All right, look at that. The colors, pretty cool, right? There's definitely more colors than that online. Comes with a split ring on top, split ring on bottom, and a single hook. And I love single hooks when it comes to trout fishing. And back to the US market, for some odd reason, most of the Trout Spoons comes with treble hook, like, most of the Acme Castmasters, right? Seems like a lot of people just love to use treble hooks, but as more and more people are steering away from treble hooks for trout fishing, I feel like the US side is missing the opportunity to sell trout lures, trout spoons with single hooks. And hopefully with more and more people checking things online, maybe it will sway the fishing market to use more single hooks. But yeah, this thing right here so far, so cool. I can't wait to check this guy out, the swimming action. And then these two spoons are pretty much the same thing, just painted differently. Okay, the weight here, they didn't say the weight, right? Anyways, I'll wait. Let's open this guy, because this is, no, let's open this guy, because that is pretty much the same color, right? Let's open this guy. All right. Oh, look, the weight's in the back. This says 3.1 grams, and I'm looking at the spoon shape. It's pretty much the typical, pretty popular stamped out spoon that you see online in most places. Okay. .2. Wow, I'm good. If it's 3.1 and you have a little split ring and a hook, adds just a little bit, right? 3.3, 3.2. Not too bad. I'll typically throw anywhere between a 2.5 to 3 for most of my trout streams. For those who watch my videos and curious what I throw, right? Anyway, unpack this up and let's move on to a few more things, shall we? This spoon right here, well, I have no idea what I clicked and bought, and I thought I saw this one and it had terminal tackle on it, but well, it doesn't. So I guess I'll add my own split ring and a single hook. But let's take a look at the weight. 2.8. But yeah, this is interesting because this guy right here is longer, right? And it's lighter. I guess it's thinner. So yeah, this guy right here is gonna be interesting. Larger profile. It's probably gonna flutter more crazier than this guy because again, this guy is thinner and bigger, so it'll catch water a lot easier. But yeah, I gotta set up my own hardware on this and give it a go. But this is a killer color right here. You got the little blue and the silver bottom. Okay, and then you have the little dots right there. No paint on the other side. But yep, killer colors. Now, I saved the best for last at jury because this right here, it's micro spinnerbaits. It actually reminds me of these right here, and I have an unboxing video that I've done. I have not released it yet, but dynamic lures. Check this out. They have a spinnerbait, right? Small spinner arm. The body's pretty huge though compared to this guy here. But anyway, yeah, you guys need to check out that video whenever I edit and drop it. But let's open this guy up. Metal blade jig. Comes 2 in a pack. Who doesn't love 2 lures in 1 pack, right? And I believe that these comes in treble hooks too, but I opted for the single hooks because, well, like I said, single hooks for the win. But yeah, there's actually something funny on the product page, and I'm just gonna do an overlay. Not gonna say much, but you guys see the photo of how it's tied on? Pretty interesting, right? But here you go. Check out this crazy lure. I am looking at this and I'm like, yo, this wire is super thin, super duper thin. I am actually very scared fishing, for bass with this type of a lure. But if this thing ever breaks, you know what I'm gonna do with it, right? I'm gonna turn this into a chatterbait. But yeah, super duper thin wires. I think the wire may warp. That's how scared I am with these small little spinnerbait. It comes with 2 different blades for the one I have. One's a willow and one is a teardrop. Okay, and let's weigh it. First guy right there, 4.7. I'll move it over because there's a glare there. 4.7, and it should be saying it's just the blade's a little different, so I guess different weight, right? There you go. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. It looks pretty cool. Single hooks and barbless. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. Once again, I left the information on where I purchased these products within the description. So yeah, now that you have seen all the stuff that I've unboxed, which one of these lures entices you the most? Leave me a comment below. I thank you all for watching. The fish don't wait. Until next time, peace out.